Welcome to week 2 of our Stronger Body and our Stronger Minds challenge. I have to say, it's the start of week 2. I'm already feeling a lot more energized, a lot stronger. Productivity with work, general life is back on the increase. I feel like I've definitely just got an extra buzz of energy and really looking forward to continuing on. Today we're going to do more of a flow style class, and we're going to do yoga flow, and we're also going to add in some Pilates to help target and strengthen the tummies, the bums, all the areas that for sure I want to work on becoming stronger. So we're going to start in a cross-leg position. Any comfortable cross-leg position at all. And again, if you need your cushion under your hips, now is a good time to place it under. Lengthen your spine. Shoulders over your hips and then your head up over your shoulders. Maybe giving it a roll around if you feel any tension to your neck. Breathing in. And breathing out, release. Breathing in, feeling that you're pushing into your tummy as if you're filling out a balloon, feeling the rib cage rise up and out. Until the air finally comes to the very top of the collarbones. And as you breathe out, release, feel the body softening down. Breathing in, pull your chest and your chin forwards, lengthening, elongating your spine. And then breathing out, you're going to round and roll into that little C shape. Breathing in, pull your chest and your chin forwards. And then breathing out, you're going to round and roll into your C shape. Breathe in, come to center. And then breathe out, release. Breathe in all the way through your body. And then as you breathe out, take the right shoulder over to the left. Breathe in, come up to the center. And then breathe out, left shoulder over to the right knee. Breathe in, come to center. And then breathe out, cross over. Breathe in, come to center. And then one more time, left shoulder over to the right. Breathe in, come to center. And then breathe out, release. Breathing in. And then breathe out, roll into your C shape. This time as you breathe in, take the right shoulder over towards the left, and you're going to roll the body forwards through that left side, all the way to the center. And then as you breathe out, take the left shoulder to the right knee, and then you're going to roll down through that right side. Breathe in, take the right shoulder over to the left knee. As you roll your body through the center, breathing out, that left shoulder comes to the right knee. Roll your body down. And a few rolls to your own rhythm, to your own breath. Don't worry if you get muddled up or twisted up with where your shoulder's going, what direction. Just coming into a flow, knowing you will always catch up. And then we're going to change direction here. And we're going to roll down through that opposite side. Breathing in this time, the left shoulder to the right knee as you come forwards. And then as you breathe out, that right shoulder to the left knee, rolling down. Breathing in, coming up with that left shoulder to the right knee, coming through the center. And then rolling down as that right shoulder comes to the left knee. And again, going to the own flow of your breath. And then on your next breath in, just coming up to the center and breathing out, release. and reaching your arms up over your head here. And you can come for this transition if you wish, or come anyway into the cross-legged position if you're coming for the transition. Hands come forward, pulling the body until you come onto your hands, your knees, and then uncross the legs at the back. Having your shoulders above your wrists and then your hips above your knees. Maybe just taking the weight backwards and forwards, finding this midpoint position. Breathing in, take your chest down towards the mat. Breathe the air into your belly, take your gaze forwards. And then breathing out, tuck everything up and under. Breathing in, come to your neutral spine. As you breathe out, take the weight forwards, keep the elbows glued into the side, lower the chest, the chin down. Breathe in, pull up to your back bend, pinky toes pointed into the mat. And then breathe out, come down to your hips, to your heels. Breathe in, come forward to the all four position. Breathe out, take the weight forward, bend the elbows, take the chest, the chin down. Breathe in, pull up to your back bend. Tuck the toes under, breathe out, sending the hips towards the heels, and then lifting all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. Fingertips nice and spread apart here. Your feet are a hip width distance apart. The small toe, the pinky toe of your foot parallel with the outside edge of your mat. Lengthening, elongating your spine as if you're splitting the mat in two, pushing the hands forward, pushing the feet back. And you can pedal out the feet here, taking a bend to the knees, bending one knee, sending the opposite heel down to the mat. And then sending both heels down. Lifting and reaching your right leg up. Bend your right knee and you're going to turn that knee out to the right so that that right hip is stacked over the left, and you're going to push that right shoulder down so they stay nice and square to the front. And then take your right knee to your nose and then step it through to the front. Pulling your chest forward, sticking that left heel down, and then rocking with the toes onto that right leg, reaching that left leg up, and then crossing the leg behind the right, bending at the knees. Draw your abdomen away from the thighs, stretch it nice and long, taking the arms out behind. Breathing in, coming up, grabbing a hold of your left wrist with the right hand, and as you breathe out, stretch and reach over to the right, keeping that left shoulder open. Releasing down, taking the body back down, keeping it away from the thighs, stretch nice and long, reaching the arms out, and then uncrossing the leg, kicking that foot back, and then dropping the leg down. Reaching the arms up, you're going to gently lower down onto your left leg. And then take the hands down either side of your right foot. Tuck the left toes under. Lift up to your lunge. You're going to slide your right leg back to your plank. Tuck the tailbone under, round the shoulders to open up the chest. And then lower down onto the knees. Take the weight forward. Bend at the elbows as they're glued into the side. Chest and chin come down. And then breathing in, pulling up to your back bend. Tuck the toes under. As you breathe out, send the hips towards the heels and then lift them all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. Staying for 3 full breaths here, all the way in and all the way out, release. Keeping the fingers spread apart. Your breath flowing, your spine elongated. And then from here, reaching your left leg up, bend your left knee, and then turning that left knee over to the left side, so that the left hip is now stacked over the right, pushing that left shoulder down to keep it square to the front. And then you're going to take the knee to your nose and then step it through. Grab a hold if you need and pull it to the front. You're going to pull your chest forward as you push that right heel down. Rocking onto the right toes until you come and lift that right leg up. And then cross the right leg behind the left. Bend at the knees, draw your abdomen away from your thighs, stretch your body nice and long, the arms come out behind. Taking the weight onto that left leg. You're going to uncross that right leg, stretch it out nice and long, and then drop the leg down about leg length distance apart. The arms come up gently, reach that right leg down to the mat, flatten the toes, and then take the hands either side of your left foot here. Tuck the right toes under, straighten that right leg, push that heel down, and then slide your left leg back to your plank. Tuck that tailbone under, round the shoulders. Drop down to your knees. Bend the elbows, take the chest to chin down. As you breathe in, pull and slide up to your back bend. Tuck the toes under. As you breathe out, send the hips toward the heels. And then lift them all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. Coming forward to your plank, drop down onto the left leg, swivel that left leg to the side. And you're going to come with a line with your left hand down, your left leg down, and your right leg out straight with the right arm pointing up towards the sky. From here, raise that right leg and then place the foot down and then reach the leg back up. Slowly lowering that right leg down, almost touching the mat, not quite, and then you're going to squeeze and lift it up. Dropping it down. Squeezing from the glutes, lifting, reaching the leg as high as you can, and down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that height. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, hold, and then slowly take the foot down, and then you're going to come back to the all four position. Send the hips down towards the heels, and you can give them a little shake here. And take the forehead down to the mat. Breathing all the way in through your body, through the abdomen, through the rib cage, to the top of the collarbone, and then breathing out, release, exhale. Gently coming forwards to the all four position. And then you're going to come up to a kneeling position. And then you're going to swap sides. So this time you're coming with the right hand down. Right leg is down, and you're coming to the side with the left leg out straight and the left arm pointing up. Drawing the muscles in at the core, and then you're going to raise that left leg. Slowly release it down, almost touching the mat, not quite, and then reach it back up. Lowering down. Squeezing and lifting, keeping that height. 8 more. Remember and smile through the burn. 6 more. 5 more. Keep the height as high as you can. 3. Last 2. On your last one, you're going to hold. And then gently release down. And then come back to your child's pose. You can give the hips a little shake. Breathing all the way in. And then breathing out, release. Gently coming forward to the all four position. Tuck the toes underneath. And then lifting the hips up and back. Coming to your downward facing dog. And then gently releasing down. Coming, if you wish, to any position that's comfortable for you to transition to a cross-legged position, or if you wish to try, cross the feet behind you, take the hands towards the hips and knees, push into the hands, and then rock yourself down. Make sure you have enough room behind you for your back and enough room for your feet at the front. Knees are bent, arms are hugging around your chest. Breathing in, pull your chest and your chin forwards. And then breathing out, round and roll your body down. Breathing in, pull the chest, the chin forwards. And then breathing out, round and roll down. Breathing in, coming up. Release the hands if you can, or you can have one hand on and one hand off. Raising your left leg to a tabletop position. And then you're going to twist to the left. You can have the hand onto your right knee, so the right hand on the right knee, or both hands off. Come to the center, release the foot down. Gently roll the body up, reaching the arms up. And then rolling back down to your C shape, holding here. Reaching that right leg up to a tabletop position. And then twisting round to the right. You can have the left hand on the left knee. And then gently coming back, placing the right foot down, reaching the body up. And then rolling down. Taking that left leg back up. And then twisting around to the left. Coming back around, placing the foot down, gently rolling up. And then rolling down. Taking the right leg up, twisting around to the right. Again, you can hold on to the knee if you wish. And then gently coming back up, reaching the arms up. And then this time we're going to roll the body down nice and gently and slowly. First your lower back, then your mid back. Slowly, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, until finally your shoulders, your head, your neck come down. And hugging your knees into your chest here. Connecting back with your breath. Breathing in. And breathing out, release, just hugging the knees maybe a little closer or drawing some circles. Placing the feet down. Reaching one leg up, your right leg up nice and straight. And then you're going to raise your shoulders, your chest and your arms away from the mat. And we're going to pulse and crunch in. As we breathe out, crunching in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're going to hold here in little micro crunchies. Keep the breath going. Remember that smile through that burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Try and squeeze a little more. And then gently roll down. Take that right foot back down. And you can give the knees just a little shake side to side or hug the knees back into the chest. Place the feet down. This time, stretching and reaching your left leg. Arms straighten out. You're going to lift the chest, Lift the head. And then you're going to pulse and crunch. Crunching in that center. Try and lift the shoulders as high away from the mat as you can. It doesn't matter if it's little movement. The best that you can do. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold, little micro pulses and crunch, crunch, keep the height, keep the smile, keep the breath, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, squeeze, try and get a little more height, and then gently roll down. Hug the knees into the chest, well done guys. Place the feet down. Option number 1 here is you're going to take the knees up into a bent position here, tabletop position. And you're going to crunch with both of the legs up. Or, option 2 is the legs are straight, pushing the heels together. So everybody come to your position. Also, I should mention the third position is just to keep the feet down onto the mat. I would advise that if there's any back pain problems here. And crunch, 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 crunch. Lift the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep smiling. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold. Micro pulses, micro crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And gently release down. Give the knees a little roll from side to side. And then gently place the feet down. Hands by your side. Your feet are nice, comfortable hip width distance apart. So maybe take the toes out to the side and then the heels come out to meet. Check in with the knees, make sure they're not dropping out or dropping in. We're going to tilt the tailbone under so we feel that contact with the back of the mat. And then you're going to squeeze in the glutes, peeling first the lower back, gently coming up, segment by segment, really squeezing to keep that height. Check in with the pelvis here, make sure it's nice and equal, and you're not dropping or tilting down to any one side, squeezing and lifting. And then we're going to gently roll down, first coming from our upper back, then our mid back, until finally the lower back comes down. Hugging the knees into the chest, give them a little roll around. Place the feet down. Lengthen your right arm up over your head, and then roll over onto that right side. And then very gently pushing yourself up with your left hand and come back to a comfortable cross-leg position. Lengthening your spine, taking any final stretches your body might need here. And then coming to sit with the shoulders over the hips and the head up over the shoulders, breathing in and breathing out. Doing a few breaths to your own flow. Closing your eyes, softening your gaze, bringing your awareness inside. And then taking the palms together to the center of your chest, full breath in. And then as you breathe out, take a bow down to yourself, thanking yourself for dedicating this time to your practice today. And thank you everybody for taking part. Definitely I'm feeling a lot more enthusiastic for sure about exercising and a lot more confident with my body. I know it's only a week and not much or anything at all will really have physically changed in a week, but just dedicating this time every single day helps me make healthier choices throughout my day, with my work, with my diary, with my timing, with my food. Keeps me away from spinning out the Nutella from the jars, and yeah, really glad that we're all doing this and taking part together. And I look forward to joining you tomorrow, which will be day 2 of our week 2. And see you then.